Gabriel Jesus picking up that injury, which will keep him out, for up to 3 months during the World Cup. Jules, who are they going to bring in to replace him, if anyone?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I think they have already in place, you would think, a few names, especially in the striker role, or certainly like a versatile forward who can play maybe wide when Gabriel Jesus comes back, can play centrally, has that kind of profile if you want. A name like Mateus Cunha, for example, has been thrown out there. I think he's someone that Mikel Arteta likes for a lot of reasons, because I think he would fit quite well of what Arsenal are trying to do. And when Jesus comes back, I don't think Cunha, who is a sub really and replacement at Atletico Madrid, will mind too much of being in this kind of similar role at Arsenal and fighting for a place in the starter, but knowing that ahead of him there's a guy who is potentially better than him. So someone like that, I think you can't go and sign someone for 100 million like an Osimhen, for example, and then having Gabriel Jesus coming back and then you're not really sure what to do. But again, they also have the Nketiah option. They can move Martinelli central. So they've got a few options in the 2 to 3 months where Gabriel Jesus is going to be out. But if you don't sign anyone, will Nketiah and Martinelli as a number 9 is enough to keep you top of the table, to keep the momentum going? I'm not so sure.
Just don't panic, boy.
Right.
Don't panic, boy. You've worked hard to get rid of some of the problematic players in the deadwood. Big salaries, huge egos, disciplinary issues, not them all, but some. You've kind of, for the men, got that out. You've built a fantastic little squad. It's not hugely deep, but it's a good little squad. It's played some great stuff. Now you've got an injury. Don't go out and just bring somebody in for the sake of it. Be lumbered with that player, as Jill said, when Jesus comes back, and then you've got the player unhappy and you've got a salary. Right. It's something that Arsenal have done quite a few times, and they've been left holding the baby, so to speak. So I don't know who that is. I know Mateus Cunha at Atletico Madrid can play anywhere across the front 3 positions. He is effectively a guy who just grafts and works, will get you the odd goal. He's not Jesus quality. I'm just wondering, even if they try and pinch a loan signing somewhere that's only going to come in for 6 months, it's going to cost them a fee, but there's no long-term liability there.
What do you think, Stevie?
Well, having listened to Craig and Jules, I can't disagree with one single word they've said. However, that window is about that size of all the things that would be ideal. You know, a guy who is not going to be upset when Jesus comes back, but a guy who's good enough. I mean, can you get him on loan? I mean, all of those things are ideal scenarios. Unfortunately, the chances are minimal.
Right, so don't do anything unless this unicorn turns up.
Again, unless this thing hits you right between the eyes, then you have to figure it out with what you've got.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.